Hello everyone and welcome to our third online clarinet lesson. We did an awesome job in our lesson this week, got a whole lot done, and so I'm looking forward to practicing with you this week online. So we're going to need a bunch of stuff. We're going to need our clarinet. We're going to put together the mouthpiece, barrel, and upper joint like we've been doing in our lessons. We're going to need our clarinet third lesson sheet. We're going to need the first rhythm page in your folder that we got in our lesson, and we're going to need our book today, our red book, Standard of Excellence, and we'll get to that. We'll get to all of those things today, okay? So the first thing says, set up the mouthpiece and barrel, use cork grease if needed. So let's go ahead and do that. My reed is nice and wet from before, but you can go ahead and put yours in your mouth. Unscrew that ligature if it's screwed on. Remember, flat side of reed goes onto flat side of mouthpiece. Hold on to it with one thumb on the bottom part. Make sure just a little bit of black is showing, a tiny sliver of black. Put the screws facing you on the ligature. Okay. Line that up. Tighten it just until the screws stop moving, no tighter than that. And then it does say use cork grease if needed. I put cork grease already, but you should definitely put some cork grease on your cork on the mouthpiece to connect it to the barrel, okay? So that is what we're starting with today, all right? Now before we start, we're going to set a timer for 10 minutes. So this week and moving forward, we're gonna do at least 10 minutes of practicing. If it's less than that, it does not count. You definitely need to put in the time in order to see some results on your clarinet. So if you do more than 10 minutes, that's fantastic, but we're setting the timer for 10 minutes today, and mine has just turned on. All right, so let's play some long notes on our mouthpiece and barrel. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Fantastic, great time to check your embouchure. Make sure this is here, here, bite down, close your mouth, right? Let's do it again. 1, 2, ready, go. Done, excellent job. All right, let's tongue some ta and TT patterns. I want you to play after me. Follow the leader, I'll go first. 1, 2, here I go. Go. Ta, ta, ta. Very good. Here comes my next one. Make sure you're using that tongue, right? And say tu, 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 every note. 1, 2. Here I go. Ta, ta. Good. The next one. Here we go. 1, 2. Ready, go. Ta, ta, ti, ti, ta. And final one. 1, 2. Here we go. Ti, ti, ta, ti, ti, ta. Fantastic job. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and turn to our first rhythm page in your folder. So go ahead and grab that. And we are looking specifically at number 1, number 3, and number 6. And we're gonna play with tonguing, right? All right, so number 1, I see 4 tas in a row. Ta, 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 followed by a whole rest, which means rest, 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 rest. So 4 beats of tas, 4 beats of rest. And we do that 2 times, and here we go. And 1, 2, ready, go. Rest, 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 go. Rest, 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 and done. All right, fantastic job. Let's go ahead and take a look at number 3. I see 3 tas in a row followed by a rest. So it's gonna be ta, 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 and so on, okay? I would use that rest as a good time to take a quick breath of air so that you have your lungs filled and you're not missing any tempo. You're not getting off the rhythm and the speed of the song. Ready? And 1, 2, ready, go. Rest. Awesome job. Great. All right, and finally, we're going to take a look at number 6 here. So we're going to play 2 tas followed by 2 rests. Ta, ta, rest, rest, ta, ta, rest, rest. All right, let's give that a try. And 1, 2, ready, go. Rest, rest. Fantastic. All right, great job. So once we're done with those, you can put that away and take out your book. Time for some book work. Before we start our book work, we are going to add the upper joint to our mouthpiece and our barrel, okay? So remember, the upper joint is the smaller of the two joints that have all the keys on them. You should be putting cork grease on, which again I already did. You should be attaching the mouthpiece and barrel to the section of the upper joint that doesn't have any keys at the top. Yours hopefully does have a sticker there, right? So we're gonna go ahead and attach that. Remember, be careful when you squeeze this. You don't wanna squeeze any of the keys or you can damage them. So we're just gonna gently twist this on and twist it so that your mouthpiece and your reed faces you, and the other section of the barrel where the sticker is faces away from you, okay? The mouthpiece and the upper joint should be facing kind of opposite directions. And then remember, our thumb goes here, our pointer finger goes here, our middle finger goes here, and then I know it's tough to see, but there is that third hole for our ring finger. Again, we're just gonna hold on to the barrel with our right hand, all right? Let's go ahead and try all those notes right now. Left hand does the fingering. And let's play an E. So just your thumb and your pointer finger. 1, 2, ready, play. Nice job. Now we're gonna go ahead and add this right here. This is the note D, pointer finger, middle finger. Go ahead, 1, 2, ready, go. And now we're gonna add our C, which is our third and final note. That is all 3 fingers in the front down. Remember, your pinky's just kind of floating there. Thumb all the way back there. Let's try a C. And 1, 2, ready, go. Excellent job. All right, fantastic. So we're gonna play number 1, number 2, and number 4 in our book for review. We're gonna tongue each note, okay? So let's start with number 1. It's called Time for Band. So I see E every single time here. So this is really the only finger we're gonna have to use, plus our thumb obviously. And we have a pattern of whole notes. So hold it for 4 beats, and then 4 beats of rest. So ta, rest, 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 rest. So go ahead and try that with me. Big breaths. 1, 2, ready, go. Rest, rest, ready, go. Rest, rest, ready, go. Last one, big breath, ready, go. 1, 2, and we're done. Nice job. All right, so number 2 and number 4 are basically going to be the same things, except instead of holding an E for 4 beats, you're going to hold a D for 4 beats for number 2, and then rest for 4 beats. And then number 4 is you're going to hold the C for 4 beats, and then you're going to rest for 4 beats. So let's skip over to number 3 now. It says whole lot of counting. And we're going to do the fingering first, right? So we're going to say the letter, and we're going to do our fingers, and then we'll play it after that. All right? Pay special attention because the notes actually change in number 3. All right, here we go. Let's give it a shot. And 1, 2, number 3, first note. E, rest, rest, rest. Next note. D, rest. Find the next note. Go. E, last note. 2, ready, go. D, rest, rest, and we're done. Okay? So we're gonna move back and forth between E and D. Let's give it a shot. And 1, 2, ready, go. Move your fingers, big breath, go. 1, 2, next note is 1, 2, last note, go. 1, 2, and we're done. All right, great job. So now we're going to the last part of book work where it says say the notes out loud and do the fingerings for 5, 6, and 7. and then play them, okay? So I won't do all of those right now. I'm gonna just do number 6 with you, and you can do the other ones on your own, okay? So let's do the fingers for number 6. Starts on a 1, 2, on a D with 2 fingers now. 1, 2, say it, go, D, rest, move your fingers. Next note is C, 1, 2, the next note is E, 1, 2, the last note is D, rest, rest, and we're done. Okay, let's give that a try. We're starting on a D. We got to pay attention to the notes that we move to. Here we go. And 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, ready, go. Next note, ready, go. Last one, big breath and go. 1, 2, and we're done. All right, nice job. So we have just about hit that 10-minute timer. So we can move over down to the fun song number 4 before we finish up here. Try playing Hot Cross Buns again, but you must tongue each note, okay? So you'll notice that the letters for Hot Cross Buns are written below with E, D, C. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. I'll do this still pretty slow, but a little bit faster than we did last week, okay? So we're gonna give it our best shot. Try and keep up as best you can with me. Here we go, E's to start. 1, 2, ready, go. Big breath. Use your tongue. Awesome job. If you could keep up with me there, that was pretty fast. Because we are getting more and more advanced, and I know that if you practice enough, you're going to be able to keep up with me just fine. Now, to talk about our practice log, it is a little bit different than normal, what we've done the last couple weeks. So you're going to write down the name of the day, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever day you practice, and you're going to write down how many minutes you practiced under that. Remember, if it's less than 10, then it does not count. So 10 or more minutes you can write down. We're aiming for 4 times this week, but I am giving prizes for anyone that practices all 7 days. So try and challenge yourself. I know people are busy, but do what you can, okay? Great job today, and I will see you next time for our next lesson. Happy practicing.